Yo, what's up, guys? Gonna do a quick unboxing for you today. Just before I get anybody's hopes up, it is not a knife, unfortunately. However, I hopefully will be getting a new one sooner than later. Alright, so we're just going to unbox this with, let's just unbox with the brand new Manix that J. Davis 882 so nicely gifted to me. Ooh, butter. If there was a law against something too easy, that was it. Or that would have broken it. That's ridiculous. That's a sharp knife. Alright. So, let's see what's in here, boys. Ooh, we get a CD from Cold Steel. I honestly did not expect this to be in here. That's pretty comical. I had no idea that was in there. But here we go. It is a Strop. I've always wanted one of these things. Finally got it. Hey, you can see there's some free advertising for him. It is from Knives Plus. First Strop I ever had. Well, I heard good reviews about this. One of my fellow YouTuber raved about this, said it was excellent. Pretty much said it is one of the best Strops he used, and it is good for life, pretty much. Wow. Ooh, green. Ooh. Gonna have to read the instructions. Not that I don't know how to strop, but just to make sure that I don't have to prep this anyway before using it. Strop lock, little how it was made comes with it. That's pretty cool. And that's about it. I guess they have a deal running with Cold Steel because I literally have no idea why I didn't order anything Cold Steel. That's just funny. I've watched these videos. They're actually pretty cool. Some are pretty cool and very comical if you actually look at the intensity and how serious all these people are. It's funny. They're cool knives. Nothing bad to say about them, but just funny. No idea this is gonna be in here. But yeah, Strop from Knives Plus. Really cool, guys. Here you go, here. Oh, sorry. My camera does not autofocus. I am using my real camera with the tripod. So here you go, Strop Lock, Knives Plus. There's the number, and there's the website. Alright? Cool. What I'm also going to cover in this video, and I hope to do it quickly, I don't want to drag this on too long, but I want to cover a comparison between a Spyderco Manix2, which you have just seen, and actually my Strider SNG. This is the concealed carry version with that new 3/4 high hollow grind. I absolutely love this grind. Hasn't seen too much use. I was actually waiting before I really beat on it to get some new stones to reprofile the edge a little bit better. It is hair shaving sharp, but not as much as, I'd like to try and reprofile a little bit. However, I think I might actually be trading this. Anyway, so going into the review real quick. There's plenty of reviews about each knife, so I'm not going to cover individual reviews right here. And I don't know, to me, it never really struck me as these knives being similar. Honestly, I really don't think they look too similar. If you look at them, I don't think you'd say, oh yeah, those knives are exactly alike. But when you open them up and you actually grip them, if you look at the similarities now, look at that. Blade length, almost identical. The Strider has a little bit more sweep, but the Manix2 is just a tad bit longer. So that leads me to believe that the cutting edge is probably going to be, so similar to a fraction of an inch. Okay? If you look back now, look more, they both have 2 finger choils. So you can get a nice forward grip. Both extremely comfortable. but you actually, two different feels in the hand. This forward grip is a little thicker. This is a little bit more narrow. You're definitely gripping more the knife here than the handle. I guess you are with here, as with the Manix as well. However, you definitely feel the bulk of the handle here. I'm not saying that's good or bad. I like it personally. It feels tough. It feels strong. It feels like a good heft, a good weight. It feels like it's something substantial, and it's going to do its job well. This is a little thinner in the front of the handle and in the knife tang and the choil. Still a great grip. Great grip. Both good grips. I mean, somebody can like one better. Neither is bad. Neither is better than the other. I think it's just personal preference. And then I guess the main difference of the knife is when you get down to the handle. The Strider SNG has a thicker bottom handle than top part of the handle. Okay? The Manix2 has a thicker top part of the handle than bottom part of the handle, as you can see. So that is the real difference I feel on these knives. When I grip this tight, pressure points are down here. When I grip this tight, there's not, honestly, this might be a little more comfortable in the hand. There's not pressure points down here. When you get a solid grip on the Strider SNG, what do I feel contacting the most? My pinky. Right there. That's what I feel. Is it uncomfortable? No. Definitely not. It's just the different feel. Both knives, I feel, offer exceptional grip, exceptional ergonomics. However, your main grip in the SNG, I feel, comes from the fact that the bottom part is flared out. So this knife isn't leaving your hand for the sheer fact that, I mean, this is fatter, and it's your grip would have to literally have to be, somebody would have to pry your hands off the knife. Whether that's your use, I'm not saying if that's a use for it, or I'm intending for tactical uses whatsoever. I'm just giving you guys a nice little review. I don't know exactly how to word it, but the main part of the grip, the difference is the bottom part is fat, and it's comfy, and the top part, the finger choil, is thin. There you go. There's a use for the strop lock. With the Manix, in the forward grip, the top part is thicker, and that's what your grip relies on. That's what's not moving out of your hand. If I try and pull this out, it's not because my ring finger and my pinky are gripped around a fatter, swollen piece of the handle. It's because these choils and the forward part of the handle are thicker, and that's what's giving me my secure grip. And it's honestly just two different styles. As far as the knives, that's pretty much covered forward grip. Very comfortable. Both knives extremely comfortable in forward grip. Can't say enough about them. Just two different styles of forward grip, I would say. However, one thing where I do think the Manix does have the Strider, in my taste, in my preference, I never use the Strider, the SNG, like this. Never do. Tactically, if I want to stab somebody, yeah, I probably use it like this to get more reach. I don't have that use. I never hold it like this. When I got my first SNG, this is how I held the knife. And to me, it's just that the choil is so large, and there's another gap, so there's so much distance between the actual cutting edge and your finger that, not that I can't control it or judge it enough, it's just not as nice. It's just not as nice if you're cutting something as if I'm up here. So I always grip it like this, and that's how the knife should be gripped when using it for cutting tests. I feel like that's the most comfortable, it's the most secure, and that's how I see most people gripping it in their videos. The Manix, however, when I grip it down here, I feel perfectly comfortable. This feels great. This feels like how the knife is intended to be used. And since it's a smaller choil, maybe not by a lot, but it is smaller, I feel like I have a nice grip. I feel like, or I have been using it in this grip. But then as well, This forward grip also feels exceptional for controlled tip work, or you know, just if you a little more precision, or if you just like to choke up on it for some reason. So I feel that the Manix overall is more comfortable in either a regular grip or a forward grip than the Strider SNG. I don't know, you guys might call it blasphemy, you might say you don't believe it, just because of what this knife is designed for. You know, if I think of a forward choil and a knife to be choked up on, I think of this SNG. Probably because I have known a Manix. I owned a Sprint Run once before for a day or two, but I traded it to get my Sprint Run power instead. But honestly, guys, I feel like this is a more comfortable knife. I like my Manix 2 better than my Strider. The handle feels more substantial, and it is. You know, the handle feels more substantial in hand. However you want to say that. It feels more substantial than the Strider. It really does. You can, and I think it's partly because that I have a concealed carry version, and it is thinner, which I do love. I absolutely love the concealed carry version. I don't think I'd ever get a different version than this. But I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I just wouldn't hold it like this. It feels hollow, which it is. And so is this. But I don't know why. It just doesn't feel as comfortable as the Manix. This I can use all day in this position. This is how I like to hold this. And I can use this for, for more fine cuts, whatever else. Or if I just feel like holding it like this, I can. The Strider, though, here. This is how I hold it. This is how it's supposed to cut. To me. This is my opinion. Not here. I don't like this. And honestly, on the concealed carry version, this jimping, extremely sharp. I mean, this will... If I hold it like this as hard as I can, and I stab something hard, I will cut my thumb. My thumb will be cut open. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. The Manix, while the jimping on the handle isn't as good, it won't hold your thumb in place, you don't need it. Because the jimping and the ramp right here is exceptional. The jimping on the SNG blade is also exceptional. Highly different. Very different jimping. Both work very well, in my opinion. And this is the jimping I like to hold on to. Which plays another reason why I don't like gripping the knife down here. Alright guys, so I kind of felt like I was scatterbrained, talking a lot. Hopefully I didn't have the music too loud. Hopefully I got my point across. I'll rewatch this before I put it up. Hopefully it came out well. I can't really do an unboxing of the Strop again. I might just cut it there. But yeah, I like the Manix better than the Strider right now. I know it's very odd, but I think because I got this knife, it's gonna kick the Strider out of my pocket, and for the time being, out of my collection. Right now I'm a little strapped for cash. Just graduated college, waiting to get my job and starting to get paid. So need a little extra cash. This might be going. Oh, also, I'm glad I remember this. I'm sorry for the long video, guys. In the pocket carry, the Manix carries better in the pocket than the Strider. Both clips work exceptionally well. The Strider carries well in the pocket for what it is. As a Strider, most people think it wouldn't. I think that a lot of people feel this doesn't carry well in the pocket. It does. The way that Strider designed it, with the pocket clip slipping into the pocket here, this is a straight, sleek, straight down your pocket. The only reason why the Manix carries better within your pocket, when you slide it in, the bulk of the knife is down lower in your pocket, where your pocket generally expands. And this clip part is the thinnest part of the knife, that's at the top. And for my pockets, I don't wear tight jeans or anything, regular jeans. When I have a big part like this up at top, it makes it hard for me to get my hand in. Not that it restricts me, or not that it hinders me from getting in at all. It's just more of a pain when this is in there, when I'm wearing pants with tinier pockets, or jeans. This keeps the thinner part, the slim part of the knife up top, not as much bulk up there, so my hand slips in my pocket better. And it's smooth, even though there's jimping here. It's nothing sharp. It's not going to cut you. You can get your hand in better and reach other things in your pocket better. So overall, guys, I know it's kind of odd. I never thought I'd say this, but I do like the Manix better than the Strider. Blade shape is very similar. The thickness is very similar. Here's one point I forgot to talk about. The tip on the Manix is thinner. It's actually quite needle-like. However, I don't foresee me breaking it off. The Strider tip is a lot thicker, and it will hold up better. If that's important to you, you guys can make your own decision. Handle grip, extremely comfortable, great ergonomic knives. I feel the Manix has a better grip in all positions. Either position I like. I think I prefer the Manix in. Right here, they're extremely close. The Strider fills out the palm better because you want to grip onto this. You want it fatter down here. You don't like, gripping something tight with these two fingers that's tiny is very tough. So you want the flare here. And you do have a little flare here, which definitely helps, but just not quite as pronounced as a Strider. So here, in this grip, they're very, very close. Very, very tough. I might even prefer the Strider a tad bit, maybe. I don't know. But in here, it's hands down, I like the Manix better. So, I hope this review was useful, helpful, surprising. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll probably have individual reviews on each knife coming up. The Strider probably sooner than later, and the Manix I kind of want to use a little bit first, then put a review on it. Alright guys, thanks very much. Oh, and Peter Moore, the review of the SFC is coming. I did not forget, and I know you're waiting for it. However, I just want to take the knife apart, clean it up a little bit. I was going to Loctite it before I reviewed it. However, I bought Loctite, no idea where the hell it is. Got it yesterday. The other day. Put it down on the counter, gone, no idea. So, I'll probably just review it soon anyway, before I Loctite it. Alright, this is my longest video, and I apologize guys, I might break it up into well, you don't care. Alright guys, I will catch you later, thanks for watching, much appreciated.